What is up everyone, Boshi here, back at it in Raid Shadow Legends, and today we have some exciting news for you guys. First off, we have a simple quality of life change, which I think will be very helpful, and then we also have some news on the new Fragment Summon Champion coming on March 16th, and he is actually part of the new Shadowkin faction that's coming out, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alrighty guys, so let's go right into the news because I know you guys want to see the new champion. So first off, the quality of life change is a very simple one. I'll go ahead and throw some images up on the screen for you guys just so you guys know what I'm talking about. But pretty much you're going to be allowed to assign an icon to your champions within your champion list. Now mainly this change is to allow for you to indicate how you built a specific champion. So there are going to be 7 different icons that we know of so far. An icon for 1, 2, and 3, and then icons for attack, support, defense, and speed, I believe. And so this, like I said, is allowing you to indicate how you built a specific champion. So maybe you have an arbiter that you mainly built for dungeons, so you can put the support icon on, or maybe you have another arbiter that's built for arena, so you have the speed icon. So this will allow you to know what type of champion you're actually putting into your dungeon groups or maybe your arena groups. Because this icon will show up when you're selecting champions for those things. For me, I'm going to specifically use this for like my 2 cold hearts. I have one in a destroy set and another in like its regular accuracy precision set. So I'm going to indicate like my destroy set cold heart with the number 2, and then my other cold heart with the number 1, or maybe the attack icon. So I don't know how many times I put my cold heart or the wrong cold heart in a certain dungeon run, or maybe against the Scarab King boss. So this is going to be very helpful. It's very simple in my opinion, but honestly it allows for a little bit more organization. And I also can see this being very helpful for people that like to swap gear off of people. You can maybe indicate a champion that you stripped gear off of with the number 3, so that you know before you put that champion into a dungeon group or a faction war group that they have no gear on. So yeah. Like I said, it's very simple, but very effective in my opinion. So let's go ahead and jump right into what everyone is here for, and that is the new Fragment Summon Champion coming out. I'm going to go ahead and read all his stuff over here, so if I'm not looking directly at the camera, that is why. But yeah, I'll throw him up on the screen right now, and his name is Yoshi the Drunkard. So yes, he is going to be part of the Shadowkin faction, and let's go ahead and jump through his kit, and yeah, let's talk about it. So first off, like I said, he's going to be part of the Shadowkin faction. He is obviously going to be a legendary. He is going to be a support type champion, and he is going to be a force affinity champion. So on the A1, he has the ability Strong Booze. Attack one enemy, has a 30% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn. Very simple A1 guys, but it is always nice to have some type of CC on a A1 just because it will help out during waves or maybe even arena, so that's pretty cool. On the A2, Flaming Spirits, attacks 2 times at random, has a 75% chance of placing a 50% decreased accuracy debuff and an HP burn debuff for 2 turns. So this is really awesome. The decreased accuracy is something that I think is overlooked, I guess, more or less. Can definitely help out in things such as like Ice Golem for like the freeze debuff, less chance to land it, which is always helpful, and the HP burn is always a really cool debuff to have. I can see this coming in handy in multiple places. The only thing I don't like about this ability is the fact that it attacks 2 times at random, just because the whole random thing, you can attack the same enemy twice, so not a big fan of that, but not a bad ability at all, and it is on a 3-turn cooldown. Then we have the A3, which is called a Battle Toast. So places a 50% increase attack buff and a 50% increase accuracy buff on all allies for 2 turns. and then also has a 50% chance of placing a True Fear debuff on all enemies for 1 turn, has a 75% chance instead on enemies under increased attack buffs. Alright, so there's a decent amount to unpack there. So you get an increased attack buff and an increased accuracy buff. The increased accuracy buff is extremely nice, especially for things such as Frostbiter. Because of Frostbiter's like ridiculous resistance before HP burn, this allows you to build your HP burn champion with a lot less accuracy. And lo and behold, Yoshi does have an HP burn on him, so I think he's going to be very relevant for Frostbiter in the future. And then the whole True Fear on all enemies, and has a higher chance of placing that True Fear on people with increased attack. This is going to be very handy in Arena. Obviously, Arbiter is always doing increased attacks, so this automatically like puts this in the running for Arena. But yeah, I really like this ability. The increased attack is really nice. The increased accuracy, as I stated, is very nice for Frostbiter. But also is going to be very nice for Arena, because Arena, you're starting to see a lot more people, especially at the higher end of Arena, build with a lot of resist builds, so this will help you in that department as well. But yeah, overall an extremely good ability, and this ability is going to be on a 5-turn cooldown. I'd imagine you're going to be able to book that down, but we do not know a books as of right now, so we'll see. And then on the A4 we have, or I guess it's going to be his passive, is going to be Partier. Fills this champion's turn meter by 4% each time an enemy receives a buff. Depending if that's going to have a cooldown or not, it doesn't look like it does. That could be ridiculous for Arena, considering it says each time an enemy receives a buff. So people like Siffy, if they're putting 3 buffs on every single champion, that could be huge, depending on how exactly this passive works. It could be really cool. But yeah, overall, I think he is going to be an awesome champion. He seems very strong. He brings a lot of utility with the decreased accuracy, the HP burn, the increased attack, the increased accuracy, the True Fear on everyone, and then the whole turn meter manipulation for himself, along with a stun on the A1. He is going to be a great champion for everyone to have, so in my opinion, I think this Fragment summon everyone should be going for, because he seems like a ridiculous champion, and he looks awesome as well, and he's part of the new faction, so who wouldn't want a champion from the new faction coming out? But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys liked the video. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you guys want to see more. Let me know what you guys think of the quality of life change as well. I think it's going to be a really simple but cool change. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. See ya.